Hey guys, it's Agnia from SO Cameras, and today we are going to review a real beast, Canon EOS R6. If you're not sure about getting this camera, trust me, after this video you will be. This is the full-frame camera everyone wishes to have instead of EOS R. It has 20 megapixel sensor in body stabilization, dual pixel autofocus and 10-bit 4K 60p video. I mean, to be completely honest, that is absolute killer specs for this price. You might be thinking, why is it better than EOS R5 that came out about the same time? Well, EOS R5 is capable of 8K and it is an amazing camera indeed, but you will probably have to sell a limb to get that one, and EOS R6 is extremely affordable for its specs. Now let's talk about the performance. The most controversial part about this camera is its video capabilities. It can shoot sharp 4K 60p video with just a tiny 7% crop. In my head, that's amazing. It is good for editing, it's very flexible, and that would probably make EOS R6 the best camera for video creators by now, except for one tiny problem: the overheating. You can shoot up to 30 continuous minutes of 4K 60p video before this camera will politely ask you to chill down. It's not a big deal for a normal shooting like 10 minutes and so on, but if you are into long monologues or extended vlogging, this might be a little issue for you. Now let's see how this camera works in action and put it to work. As you can see, I am much happier in this camera than in the beginning of the video, which I filmed with my very own Canon M50. If it wasn't for overheating, Canon EOS R6 would be extremely versatile for video creators. Having that in mind, I, videographer myself, would still buy it. Canon dual autofocus is delivering perfectly, also as in body stabilization. If on top of EOS R6 you will put a lens with an inbuilt stabilization, you will probably feel like you were working with a gimbal. As for image quality, the skin tones are lovely, the colors are accurate, and at the moment, on top of this camera, I have a standard 50mm lens. As you can see, the image is sharp and can satisfy your best needs. Now back to camera itself. Though it looks big and heavy, it is relatively lightweight. It's 700 grams with battery included. It does have this perfectly sized grip that gives you confidence while holding it. We also get the classic joystick where you can get all the buttons needed for all the manual controls you need, and if you're not happy with the stock setup, you can reprogram any button to do whatever you want. The menu, on the other hand, is a little messy but still useful, so if you have a goal by a number of clicks, you can still get what you want. Canon's new battery for R6 is also a great addition because it has more capacity and still fits older models. That's a big plus because this way you can improve your older camera too. Also, you get a full array of ports, including microphone and headphone jacks, plus an USB-C port for file transfers, battery charging, and extended shooting. Now listen, if you are more into photography than in a video creating, this camera is a top-notch pick for you. To start with, it can shoot at an amazing 12 fps with a mechanical shutter, or 20 fps in a silent electronic mode with a continuous autofocus enabled. Canon's dual-pixel hybrid phase detect autofocus system is reliable and faster than ever for photos. In tricky situations with moving objects, it nails the focus, making it great for probably everything. Not to mention the in-body stabilization, which gives you even sharper photos. Overall, when I first put my hands on Canon EOS R6, it exceeded most of my expectations. And while it's still an issue, I don't think overheating is a big deal for many content creators who create stills or videos. And if you're planning to use it for a classic video production like continuous filming of 10 minutes, it's great for you. And definitely better than any model in its price range. And for photography, this is an awesome camera with an autofocus only bested by Sony's A7 III. Would I recommend it? Definitely. Just by taking it into your own hands gives you the feeling of the beast that lives inside Canon EOS R6. Now, if you're considering upgrading your camera, please fill out the link below or on our website to get instant part exchange quote today. So let me know what you think. I'm Agnia from SO Cameras and I will see you next time.